up, folks? Main man like Lancer for more Gruul Ponza action. You guys are excited for it? I know I am. At least for now, of course. But like I said, my name is Lance. Following my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_ That's my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. If you're watching this on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching this on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. You can always follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird action. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and sometimes even possibly joy. That's the rare. Sup, Lana Ware, glad you're here. You know, that's the most uncommon, but it does appear. So that's right. But I do always have to have this disclaimer. I am not responsible for sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, being unable to find your sideboard cards, and that is none of my fault. If that starts happening to you, I don't know what to tell you. But as you guys can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Abzan, Grixis Shadow, we've seen right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck. It's the deck I've played the most of, and it's the deck I've been the most successful with, both in paper and in digital. And it's a deck you most likely see me playing, even though I have said I will play the other decks a little more often. And so far, I've kept up that bargain, I think. So yeah, hopefully you have some good times with Ponza today. Let's take a look at the weather. I know everyone's so excited to see, hear about the weather. It gets you immersified on how Major Riot's life's going. Mr. Mammoth Puds here. He says, "Do I not stream on Mondays?" No, I do. It's just I've been busy. Did I not? I didn't yesterday. Right? Yeah, because yesterday I had to do stuff. Did I not stream on the 8th? I don't remember. Let me look. Did I not do some on the 8th? No, I didn't either. Huh? Yeah, I haven't been on Mondays, but I tried to. I've just been busy. And guess what? I won't be here next Monday either. In fact, I won't be here all next week, guys, because I'm on vacation. I'm going on vacation next week. But I'll be here today, obviously, Wednesday the 17th, and I will not be here the Thursday the 18th, but I will be here the 19th, and I'm on vacation. So I do try to stream Monday through Friday, but, you know, being a man with, you know, a wife and 2 kids and other responsibilities, I just don't got time to stream every day. I wish I could, but I just literally can't. And I don't stream on Saturday, Sundays just because those are days I try to get stuff done. Like, literally, like, normally I'm working 8 to 10 hours a day, and then I try to cram in a stream Monday through Friday, and Saturday, Sunday I generally don't work, and those are days where I try to either get stuff done around the house I really need to get done, or I go do stuff with other people. I do have projects coming up around the house. Yesterday I didn't stream because there was baby appointments, nothing wrong, just normal 2-month checkup, and I went over to my parents' place, helped my dad build a gate. And then actually, once I come back from my vacation, I have a couple days where I'm going to be building a fence around my property. So I'm a busy guy. I mean, I have to get that fence built. I have to do it before I get to work, because I'm just not going to have any time once I go back in, once I get off this leave. So anyways, the weather. Weather Ravensdale conditions are sunny with a temperature of 81 degrees. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 6 miles per hour. The current humidity is 48%. There we go, not too bad. Let's see here. We are still 26 followers on Twitter. We did go up 1 follower on Twitch. We are now at 272. Let's give a shout out to that guy. Here we go. Thank you kindly, Carnage Venom 2245 for the follow. I really appreciate that. If you're live, if you're watching me live, let me know where you're from, what your favorite modern deck is. And then we did go up 3 more subscribers on YouTube. We are now at 437. So thank you guys very much there. Yo, Rogue Goblin, thank you kindly. Whoa. Thank you kindly for the subscription. I really appreciate that. It's going way above and beyond the call. I mean, way above and beyond. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that, Rogue Goblin. So anyways, shout out to all 26 of my followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 272 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 437 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all, what it's saying right now, 4 subscribers on Twitch. You know, I really appreciate that. You know, it's a massive shout out to those 4, maybe 5 with Rogue Goblin. I just don't know. This thing takes a couple days to update, I think. Maybe a day. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you guys so very much. But a special shout out to the guys who are throwing some monetary value behind their support. I really appreciate that. It's like absolutely insane. It's awesome. And, you know, anybody who watches any of this, whether live or recorded, you're doing God's work, I guess. Just, you know, there's a lot better things you could watch other than this, and I really appreciate it. And but the guy's throwing some of their hard-earned money. You know, you're working hard, you're sacrificing, and you're willing to give up a little bit. To me, it's just insane, and I appreciate it so very much. So yeah, I did go to a 1K, an RCQ, and it's kind of my least favorite of 1K slash those type of events is because they only paid the top 8. I can't stand that stuff where it's like, why is the top 8 so overloaded? Especially first place gets like half the value of the you know prizes. Like, damn, I mean, good for them getting first, but Jesus, you know, there might be a guy that's like, you know, just barely, you know, gets ninth place. Shouldn't he get a little something? I mean, damn. It was a pretty rough day for me in this deck. I was mana screwed the entire day. There really was not a single game. Well, there may have been 2 matches out of 6 where I was like, hey, this deck's doing what it's normally supposed to do. Other than that, I really struggled. I had a real heartbreaker. I knew it was going to be a rough day where in round 1 I played against Jeskai Control, a matchup I enjoy playing against. And I had him beat. I was at 6 life. He was at 2 life. I had Clifton on the field. It was going to his turn. He top decked Snapcaster Mage. He had a Bolt in hand, so he Bolt, Snap, Bolt. And then game 2, I won. And then game 3, I just got mana screwed so bad. I kept 2 lands, never drew another land. And that would be a theme throughout the day, where I would keep a hand with 2 lands and never find another land. In fact, it happened 3 games in a row, because round 2, it happened in games 1 and 2, which I lost to Affinity. And I finally won a match against Grixis Shadow, and I just destroyed that dude because the deck finally woke up and said I was going to play. Round 4, I had the same mana problems, but managed to win in 2 against Cabal Coffers. Game 2, I actually mulled to 4. That was another problem. I was mulling desperately to find lands. In that game 3 against Jeskai Control in round 1, I mulled to 4 just to find 1 land. I don't know what was going on, if I need to re-sleeve the deck, which is insane. I've only played, like, with those sleeves, I've only played now a total of 15 matches, I guess, but whatever. I mulled to 4 game 2 against Cabal Coffers and destroyed them. I mean, it was bad. Like, it just, I kept Forest Sprawl, Wooded Foothills, Blood Moon, and yeah, that was it. And it won. I was like, please don't have a Thoughtseize either turn 1 or turn 2, and he didn't, and I just won the game. It was insane. And then I lost to Yawgmoth again. I was struggling with mana. I made some mistakes in that game. I just, you know, you're kind of out of it at that point where you're just like, dude, I cannot play any card I draw. I'm struggling so bad with mana. And then round 6, I did my normal. Almost every round I've ever played in any tournament that's above a locals, usually the last round is against Boros Burn, probably like 3/4, and of course it was Boros Burn, and I destroyed them. Just Clothis was too much. Interesting event. Mox Seattle, down there in Ballard. Seattle's just, in my opinion, been completely destroyed. Last time I was at Mox Seattle was in 2019. That was actually the last time I was ever in Seattle. And it's gotten really bad down there. And Ballard's not like necessarily known as a bad area. It's really not. But you know, you go down there and the LGS across the street, there's a massive homeless encampment. And it's not good stuff. It's not like the homeless are out there like barbecuing and stuff. I mean, they're out there, you know, thrashing about and, you know, on drugs and, you know, that kind of stuff. So you have to walk around. You can't just, no normal person's going to walk through that and be like, I'm going to be okay walking through this encampment on the sidewalk. You got to walk around. It's, you know, not that big of a deal, but you're nervous about it because, you know, these people, you know, clearly are not doing well. And the thing that disturbed me the most was actually the amount of graffiti and property damage. Again, I was in this area 3 years ago, and it was not like this. You know, I mean, every building had extreme graffiti on it almost. And I felt really bad because I had to make that detour to get to the shop because I didn't want to walk through the homeless encampment. And there are little family stores, you know, mom and pop pizzerias, you know, ice cream shops or whatever. And they were completely busted up. I mean, they were still in there trying to do business. Their whole little storefront was covered in graffiti. There's trash all in front of it. Some of them had boarded up windows. Some people had put new iron bars up. And it's just, man, what's happened? And it's sad, you know, that's through policy making and just turning a blind eye. You know, you look the other way for too long and look what happens. So I hope someday, you know, something changes for the better. But if this is like one of the better areas of Seattle, like, we're in trouble. But anyways, I'm going to play some Ponza for y'all today. I went 3-3 in the event. It was funny because the Yawgmoth player I lost to, he got top 4 at the 5K. And I remember when I was at the O2 tables looking around, and there was the guy who was in top 16, I was in top 32, and the Yawgmoth player was in top 4. We're all like looking around, you know, you're like, I guess it's not our day, guys. Just unlucky. I didn't play bad in the first 2 matches. I'm going to straight up tell everybody. I played good. It's just, you know, bad luck there. The opponent got snap bolts, bolt, snap, bolt, and then just mana problems game 3, and then round 2 was bad. Like, I was pissed. Not really pissed, but just disappointed. And plus it hurts, too, because they don't have any prize outside of top 8, and the only way to get top 8 in a 64 man event is to, like, go, like, you know, what, 5-1. So it's just, as soon as you get your second loss, you're done. So you're just kind of playing for pride after your second loss, which I always do. I always play the whole event out. I've never dropped from any event ever. Even in LGS, I've never dropped from a locals. I paid money. I drove all the way down there. I'm going to play every match, period. Like, every match will be played. Just because that's what I came to do. So, anyways, guys, we're going to play some Ponza today. That's enough of me talking about my experience at the RCQ and experience around it. All the players were great. I got to throw that in. No problems with any of the players. No problems with any of the judges. The tournament ran well. People there were friendly. They were nice. There was only one weird match, which was round 1 next to my left. There was 2 guys trying to play like Primeval Titan decks, and they both didn't know how to play the deck. So that match went into time, and those 5 turns ended up feeling like 15 turns. I mean, it was bad. All for a fucking draw. Like, Jesus Christ. So, yeah, let's play some Ponza. I'm going to hope to, you know, this is the same list I took there. I'm going to see how it does today. Hopefully it does a little better than it did. You know, 3-3, 50-50. Probably what mid-range normally does. It's going in there, and thank you guys for putting up and listening to that. And let's get some Ponza going and see if my mana screw follows me from the RCQ to this. I think that's the last RCQ I'm going to be a part of for a while. I hear it's the last modern event in the state for at least 3 months. I don't think any of the tournament organizers are going to have modern. I think they're all going to focus on standard and pioneer, which is always dumb. They focus on standard, but whatever. So probably won't be playing Paper Magic for a long time. Until recently, I hadn't played Paper Magic in like 4 months, 5 months, until the 5K and then this RCQ. So back to the only way I'm going to play Paper Magic again is if I go to Vegas in October. I do want to go to that, but I just got to look and see if it makes sense for my, you know, my schedule and, you know, my wife and everything. So, all right, let's get on in here. Well, I do have a special beverage here today, folks, and I was a little bit betrayed by this. I've never seen this before. Maybe you guys have seen this, but I'm excited. And we all know the official start of the video doesn't start until I crack open my beverage of the day. And so here we go. I thought this was marshmallow flavored, but this is a Coca-Cola watermelon strawberry. Look at this thing. It says watermelon strawberry on that, but I was confused because I thought it said marshmallows. I thought it was marshmallow flavored. It's white. It's got a marshmallow face on it. I was like, oh, it's marshmallow flavored Coca-Cola. I like marshmallow, but no, it's, I don't know what this is. Why would you have like a marshmallow guy and all this marshmallows and it's just like watermelon strawberry? I don't get it, but hopefully it's good. I like watermelon and strawberry, so let's try it out. Here we go. Let's crack it open and see how your boy, I made you right, likes it. Oh man, that popped. Not bad. I've had better. It's a little weird because it's still got the Coke taste to it, so I'm gonna mull this. I'm not feeling this right now. Mull. Oh my god, down to 5, please. Keep this out of extreme desperation. And just pray. The mana problems have followed me. I should have kept that hand with 5 lands, a pillage, and a bolt, right? Maybe that's what I need to start doing. Just, you know, I have gone through phases like that. I'm like, there are lands. I'm keeping this hand because there's a shit ton of lands. You know? Yep. Well, I can't accelerate here because of Ragavan. I'm gonna pass and see if I can't bolt them in the attack step. Play Otawara? They usually don't play that one right away. All right, see the counter spell. Yes, I'll be taking extra damage here, I know. Bolt. All right, there we go. So they see that I'm drawing a mountain. I have to play the forest. I can't play the mountain. All right, we're ready. Ready to rock and or roll. They kept whatever they wanted on top there. Yep. This looks like counterspell here. I think that's a pretty good card to fight through counterspell. Come on, Blood Braid. Blood Moon, sure. Yep. Well, they can now Murktide. Yeah, just sit back. Don't offer the trade yet. I've been sick to land that Blood Moon, but it wasn't gonna happen. Yep. Murktide's only gonna be a 5/5. Still obnoxious. Probably backed up by a counterspell. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Or I should fetch. Yeah, why not? Get a forest. Okay. All right. We're kind of in this. Make sure you don't eat instants and sorceries with Klothys when they have a Murktide on the field. Not good. Another Murktide? All right, very unlikely to win now. I don't think I can, actually. I can maybe kill that other Murktide with the Fury. They saw what I was drawing. A Blood Moon. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Interestingly enough, that does turn closest into a creature. So I'm going to swing at him. I can't block. This could be close if they don't have bolts or anything. So let's just see here. 6-7. Wow, that actually would have killed. If they didn't have that dress down, I would have won. How nuts. Wow. Alright. There's nothing I can possibly find. I can't even untap with Arbor Elf. Doesn't make any sense killing this. Yeah, that actually killed me because I top decked this. Wow, and it was a Blood Braid. Yeah, and I can't untap, you know, now that I couldn't respond. Otherwise I would have, because Bloodbraid could have been a possible out, right? 7, 9, no, they still would have lived. It was all because of this. I mean, they won because of that. Just, unbelievable. They won because of dress down. Alright, Pillage out. 1 Blood Moon. Relic in. Endurance in. I'll draw Boil. Why not? Alright. Yes, I'll go first. Yes, I'll keep this hand. Alright. Always leave with the Arbor Elf, even though it's most likely to die, but we get greedy here with mana. We do. We get absolutely disturbingly greedy. It's the only way to play Magic the Gathering is to be greedy. And I prey upon people's greed sometimes with Blood Moon. And I'm not going to attack with Arbor Elf because I want to be able to untap and bolt, you know, like a Ragavan or something. If I need to. It's good they start with an island. It's a lot better when they start with a Sparrowwolf Canal. Alright. Only finding lands right now. Do I want to bolt this, or do I want to Fury it? Because the idea of Furying it is... No, you just gotta use your mana. Gotta use your mana. Let's not overthink things. Just use your mana. Sees I'm drawing a Windswept Heath. So he still needs more with his I'm not really into playing Fury right now. But it could start a clock. Maybe I just upkeep exile. I'll fetch here. They know. Let them do that. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't dash that. What is that about? That must mean that he's got a counterspell and he wants to keep this thing alive. This Bloodbraid time. Come on, Bloodbraid. Float this? Absolutely. Counters my... Okay. My Clothis has been countered. Make him waste a bolt on the Bloodbraid. Interesting he didn't dash the Ragavan. He could have still had mana for... What was he trying to do? Murktide there? He could still have the mana hold up counterspell. I don't know. Oh. Alright. Took a land. Four damage to Shredder. Kill it while I can. Digging for that Murktide. Doesn't look like you found it. Okay, that treasure token's a problem now. Play Clothis, then Blood Moon? All right. He fell for it. So now I just got to try and remove this Ragavan. Man. But I feel stupid leaving this back. Because if he doesn't block it, it takes him down to 8. And then, you know, if he just finds Lightning Bolt or almost Unholy Heat at this point, he can just win. So I'm going to swing and be aggressive here. I think that's acting too scared. I mean, of course, he could find a Bolt off Ragavan. Okay, finds Wooded Foothills. Yeah, but now we'll give him Delirium there. He knows what I'm drawing. It is a Forest. All right, well, I mean, we just swing in, knock him down to 2. Hopefully. No point hiding a forest that he knows about from him. Do not give him Bolt, Seasoned Pyro, Chandra, Arbor Elf. I guess that keeps a blocker for him. I don't know. He found Murktide now. Oh, Jesus. Well, never mind. I guess he's just giving up. That doesn't make any sense. No, he just threw 3 cards. Okay. I guess he was looking for Bolt there. What was I going to draw? Yeah, no, okay. Good job, man. Thanks for showing me your lands. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah, keep going. He fell for that Clothis. He was like, counterspell. Like, use up my token. I'm like, or treasure. And I'm like, sweet. Blood Moon. And I'm like, oh, fuck. This could be a good hand if Arbor Elf lives. Tough to keep these things alive against all this red mana and black mana in the game. All right. Another quality draw there. But it all hinges on this guy. I mean, not completely. Unless they bolt this, then counterspell the Utopia Sprawl. Then I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, they did not bolt it yet. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. They keep a card on top of the Consider. That's a bad sign. All right. Okay. I don't think they run Pillage, but I could be wrong, so I'm going. But I don't see Pillage too often in these lists, so just really ramp here and call it good there. I have 4 mana for next turn. And just hope I don't get spanked here. Wow, that is a lot of sprawls. Lord. Well, I mean, we put it on. I mean, I don't see why not. And then what? Clothis? I mean, whatever I play is getting counterspelled. So what's the least important card to get counterspelled? Clothis or Chandra? I mean, Clothis is... I guess we'll try out. Well, Chandra, if they play a Murktide, let's say they counterspell, that puts 4 in there. And then they play a Murktide. That's going to be a 6/6. So I need the Fury and then minus the Chandra. I'm going to put out Clothis. Watch it get countered. Absolutely. And now we just have this problem continuously of, you know, when am I going to be able to play a card? Maybe this turn. I have 5 mana with 2 lands. That's pretty impressive. Okay. Put Ledger Shredder in there. Okay, so we're gonna play Chandra here. Or that. Do I have enough mana to play both? Or yes, I do. Chandra, double red, Clothis. A creature already. Sweet. Okay. That is big. But I don't think it's big enough. Yeah, there's nothing they can. Yeah, there's nothing they can really do. I guess they can bolt this in response. Right, yeah, it's good. Deal 4. And then a big old Fury dropping on in. You're going to deal 4. I don't think there's anything they can do to counter this, right? With 1 in this format. I guess I could Subtlety. That'd be really ridiculous. Like, that would actually be insane. Sure. Swing for 4. They're dead if they can't kill the Fury. Okay. Okay, well, they killed the Fury. Now he's got to try and survive through Clothis, which is not an easy task, like, ever. Put Counterspell in? Sure. Eat Bolt. Man, I wish I could keep this Bolt. But I need to put pressure on him. Right, because if I turn this into a creature and I swing, it's just, he's basically almost got to block it, I feel. So, I mean, this is not exactly what I like doing. But I will toss away Bolt, and it's only cost me the game. You know, I don't want this becoming a 3/5. They can just actually block Clothis, which is absurd. Those are good cards. All right, down he goes. Please no pillage from the opponent. Or Stone Rain. Stone Rain can't hit basic, can it? Maybe it can. I don't remember. It's been a while. Unholy Heat the token? What? Why would you Unholy Heat the token? Oh, to get another different Murktide? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be a 6/6. It'd be a 3/5. I still think he loses here because I'm going to have the Bloodbraid come down. So you have to block. I guess he'd live by 1. He'd live by 1. Unless I find Bolt. Here's why I shouldn't have tossed Bolt, right? He'd be at 2. And this would be a 3. Well, no, he'd be way higher than that because he had to take the 4 from this. So, never mind. All right. And don't eat that counter spell. I'm gonna get a forest here. That might be wrong. No. Get the forest. Yeah, because when Blood Raid comes down, unless it finds a Bolt or a Stomp, he'll survive because he can block here, and then the Pyromancer gets through. Come on, Bloodbraid. Make it easy. Season Pyro makes it somewhat interesting. I mean, this one I'm just looking for Bolt or Stomp. Might as well play the Blood Moon too. Anyway, you can't play Archmage Charm. Get him! Alright, he's at 1. Will I have another Heartbreaker here? You can do 10 damage right now. Alright, there we go. Start off right. Defeating Murktide. Feeling good. Alright. 1-0. I'm already doing better than I did at that RCQ. I have not, in those 2 tournaments I've been to, the 5K and the RCQ, I have not played against a Murktide. And I don't even see that many Murktides at these events. It's like a shit ton of, you know, like Rhinos, Living End, Hammer, I want to say, is like the ones I'm seeing the most. It's a little more diversified at the RCQ. There were Tron players. There were Jund players. There's a guy playing Jund that was actually doing really well. So... I don't know what happened. I don't know who won that event or what won that event. I should probably look that up. Maybe. Maybe it was something, I don't know. What was that? Alright, it's gone in there. Hell yeah, I want to go first. Yeah, GG, thank you for that, Lawn of War. I'm gonna mull this and hope that I don't regret it. And no regrets had. Okay. I generally put my big mana cards on the bottom. I know some people would say put Pillage on the bottom. I'm gonna put Chandra on the bottom. Just don't know if I'll ever be able to cast that. Give me something to bolt. Give me something to bolt. That's what I'm talking about. Another Murktide, huh? Bolt. Oh boy. Alright, give me something to stomp. Damn it! Fuck! No! No, damn it. I probably just lost to that. I don't think I can compete with that right now, unless I top deck Fury. Dude! I needed something to... I needed another bolt. This is why Bone Gutter Giant's so bad sometimes. This does 2 damage. It's just not enough in Modern. It's amazing in Standard and Pioneer. But in Modern, it's so bad sometimes. It's like, fuck. I've lost this game, most likely. I can't compete with this unless I top deck Fury. And I'm going to need a lot of help here. Okay. The only way I can kind of start coming back from this is if they literally don't do anything the rest of the game, and I can just start pillaging their lands, right? I mean, but that's not going to happen. This thing's going to get out of control. I'm not going to be able to beat it. Don't be bad. Yeah, that's really bad. Wow, they're going nuts here. Just a Murktide? No, just as bad. No. Save me, Ooze. Save me. Yeah, no, looking good. Huh. Not looking great. And they have 2 bolts. All right. Save me, Ooze. Eat that too. Yep, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned race happening now. He's holding up counter spell. Yeah, just swing on in for 5. Now it's like, do you hold up Bone Crusher Giant to try and stomp? I mean, right now I'm looking at 5 coming at me at least. Okay, I'll take 4. Maybe I'm just dead. Maybe they got 2 bolts. Or they just have an infinite amount of ledger shredders. I guess that was a bad play, wasn't it? Damn. I'm actually still alive. Damn, I can't quite kill both things. Because he's going to block. Right? He's going to block with the Dragon Rage Chandler. I guess I can ping the Chandler, be a force block from that Ledger Shredder. Then they have 5. And then I can eat to try and stay alive one more time. It's worth the shot. God, they put a lightning bolt in the graveyard. All right, force block here. Yep. So I can go up to 7. Which I'll die. I'll actually straight up die. He just has to tap 2 castable cards here. Which he's going to have. God damn it, because he had expressive iteration. Fuck. If I wasn't just mana screwed, I think I could have won this game. Yeah, finds Mishra's Bauble. Just an absolute fucking disaster. Damn it. Damn it all to fucking hell. Oh, he discarded a land. Wait a minute, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, that's 6. Okay. So I still live by 1. Jesus. I'm still gonna lose here. This is nothing I can do unless I top deck Bolt. I guess if I top deck Bolt, it's my only shot. I guess another Stomp. Season Pyro. Yeah. Oh my god. They live by 1 as well. God damn it, dude. Yeah, I mean, I mean, there's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. I lost to the Ledger Shredder. I mean, there's nothing I could do. Fuck. So close. So close. Yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing I can do. Yep. All right, here we go again. Another Murktide. It's funny, I never see these in paper, but they're everywhere online. It just goes to show you there's a different world out there once you leave the comfort and safety of your own home. I hope you have comfort and safety in your own home. Hope you're not living in a shitty area of Seattle or something, where at any moment you just be busted into. And have to be robbed and murdered. I mean, in Seattle, it's expected. I mean, you know, when you're in there, and it's if you're the person living in that home, and some guy busts in and steals your shit and beats the hell out of you, or worse, you deserve that because that man clearly needed your stuff more than you did. I mean, just the thinking in Seattle these days. All right. Yeah, I'll keep. I mean, it's not super fast, but I don't really see a reason why to throw this back. That's gonna be a problem, probably. I should have just paid. No, no, that wouldn't have worked either. It's okay, I couldn't cast it anyways. Go try and flash an endurance on their turn. This is really bad. I mean, I gotta find a way to kill this Ragavan. There was one way. At least I'm keeping Murktide from being massive or anything. He hasn't found Ledger Shredder. It actually resolved. Puts Canal in the graveyard. I'm just hoping to block this Arbor Elf, to be honest. I'm not really suffering from mana problems. It's too good to be true, right? They must have a Murktide or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have a race happening here. It's a good card for me to discard. See if they have another counter spell. It'd be devastating if they do. Be like, fuck, this game's like over almost. All right. Okay. People may be saying, well, you shouldn't be doing this because you're just cutting off food for Clothis. No, I need to be doing this to try and stave off a giant Murktide or a bunch of mean, angry Dragon Rage Chandlers. You know, even though these Ledger Shredders are, like, just heinous. But, you know, yeah, it looks like just a Murktide showing up. Oh my god, it's a fucking Fury. Alright, that hurts really bad. Like, exceptionally bad. Alright, well, shit. I just haven't found any removal, you know? I mean, I had the one Fury they took from me. Oh, the Scavenging Ooze. They gotta cast that. You've gotta cast Scavenging Ooze. If this guy doesn't cast Scavenging Ooze, he doesn't know what he's doing. That could have ended the game for me, because then I won't be able to eat with Clothis. Lightning Bolt. Well, that's really good. The only problem is I don't have enough mana to do Bolt and Pyro tokens. And I need to eat here. Keep things going. And the problem is that if he has a counter spell in hand when I try to bolt, then I'm dead because this is 6, 9, 11 at least. So this is a terrible position I'm in. But I think I sadly need to eat a land, because if he's got the counter spell, I just die, right? Yeah, I mean, it's terrible, but I gotta try and stay alive. Yeah, he had it. So, yeah, that was the right decision, and now all I can do is pray. Just need my own fucking Fury, you know? They probably have 2 bolts or something. Definitely have 1. Alright, see if they have, I still, no, I'm going to 7, hopefully, here. So, eat the Mishra's Bauble. Oh my god, another counter spell. They held the entire game. It's not, you just can't beat this deck. I mean, just, it's unreal sometimes. Alright, well, I beat it the first time, couldn't beat it the second time. Just no match there. Just shove a hot iron right up my ass. I lost the Ledger Shredders. I mean, that's all there is to it. You know. It's so weird how that is, right? Like, you play Murktide and you beat it, and then you play it again, and you can't even come close. Yeah, that one turn just fucked me up. I mean, I should have been able to kill the Fury and eat something. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered in the end. That's the game where you rip off your shirt, expose your tits, and say underneath each tit's a counterspell. And you lift it up, here's a counterspell, lift up another one. Here's an Archmage charm. You know, that's how you win. Man, that was just... Yeah, and there's nothing else I could have done. I played that right, the eating the land. I mean, I had to. Because if I just ate a non-land, I would have died. I mean, it would have been exactly the same. It would have been 11 against 11. I would have died. Man. And of course, Ragavan devastates me with the taking my Fury. I mean, I could have maybe won the game. Probably not. I don't know. They misplayed there by not using the Scavenging Ooze. I mean, there was no chance of victory if they took Scavenging Ooze. They would have just sat there and Clothis, whatever I tried to eat, to either increase mana or drain. They would just ate in response, right? And then with the Ragavan swinging, they could have started green mana every turn. So that was an error. But is it an error when you still easily win the game? I mean, is it still an error? That's always been the great question about Magic. I'm going first. Now what the hell? I'll keep it and just pray that I can stomp and Fury stuff. I mean, why not, right? Is this more Murktide? 3 Murktides in a row? Holy Jesus. Oh my god, at least I have a Fury ready for this one. Yeah, Fury ditching the extra Blood Moon. Yeah. And then play Blood Moon. Not very effective, but I'm keeping the Pillage just in case I can kill that island. Now I wish I had Fury again. It's always mana screwed somehow. I mean, clearly we need to stomp. This is my chance to kill Ledger Shredder, though. Man, this is terrible. Gonna try and stomp on that Ragavan. Hopefully I don't find another island. I guess I can still Fury it right now. Alright, we're gonna pillage that island. You think they're holding double bolt? That's the only way this thing goes wrong, right? You know, you play the Chandra and they bolt it, and then they bolt it again, or Unholy Heat it twice. I mean, oh man, oh lord, I think I'm going for it. I'm going for the Chandra. They can't counterspell it. Work, baby, work. Get him. There's one. Damn it, no! What'd I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? It didn't matter what I did then. I mean, if I would have pillaged. Yeah, I mean, what a disaster. What an absolute fucking disaster. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You just can't. You just can't make this shit up. You just can't. I mean, what a fucking disaster. What a fucking disaster. God damn it. I guess I should have pillaged. I mean, I guess. I should have pillaged. I reckon I should have pillaged. Yes, and then now there's this. Oh my God. Oh my sweet innocent Jesus. Sweet innocent Jesus, slam a cross directly into my eyeball so I may die furiously in the name of you and never being able to get the right cards when I need them. And my opponent always having the right cards. And making the game as difficult as possible on me at all possible times. There should be no reason. This is always just why I'm constantly struggling to survive. But here I am, Lord. Here I am, Lord. Just, I'm dead to this ledger shredder. I can't beat it. I literally, actually, factually, scientifically proven FDC, FCC, CDC, Anthony Fauci approval that I cannot kill this ledger shredder. I tried with the Chandra and it still was just not enough. So I've lost, and you know, what can you do? I can't seem to beat this guy or this deck. You know, there's nothing I can do. Just absolutely nothing. The only way I can even try to start coming back is somehow get Scavenging Ooze involved. Even that's pretty rough. It's just not even doing anything for me. I guess I could use it on the treasure token, but what's the point? Well, Scavenging Ooze wouldn't have done anything either. I mean, it just died. Yeah, that's not doing anything. All I can hope for is to top deck another different bolt. That's all I got. Bolt or Stomp or another chomp. Oh, no, I don't have any more chomps. No, not even a Stomp would do it. Yeah, not even Stomp. It had to be another Bolt. Oh my god, I actually got it. Now, he obviously doesn't have Bolt. But he might draw into it off the off this. All right, I mean, just end step, we bolt him. Maybe an upkeep, we bolt him. All right, waiting for the bolt. I'll be waiting for the bolt the whole game. This sucks. Any Ragavan, I mean, just about anything kills me here. I mean, just need a lot of help. That's not exactly helping. I think I just pillaged the treasure token. I mean, in case they top deck Island, right? Just get that shit out of here. All right. He only used one lightning bolt. There's still 3 more. There's a 1 in 3 chance right now. Well, not a 1 in 3, but like insanity. Scavenging Ooze would still not be enough. Just even more lands. All right. Man, this is a crazy thing happening here. He's like, I mean, I gotta find something. That's something. He'll probably find Bolt now. Right? Probably Bolt right now. No? I mean, Dragon Rage Chandler's almost deadly. There's only 2 Mishra's Baubles, so I guess I'll go after those. Yeah, we do cast this. And then swing for 6, and then he'll probably top deck Bolt, right? Swing for 4. All right. He gets another draw. I'm going to turn on my draw, too, just in case. Well, he's got the upkeep, so he'll be able to outdraw my, my bolt. So it doesn't matter, turn on my draw or not. All right, here we go. Oh, my God! Oh, Lord! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, he got the upkeep draw off Mishra's Bauble. That's ridiculous. That's fucking terrible. That's horrible. What was I gonna draw? It doesn't even matter. Fury, yeah. I mean, oh my God. Dude, that's fucking horrible. That's horrible. I mean, I shouldn't have even been in that game, you know? I mean, for real. I had to get mad lucky with top decking back-to-back bolts. Like, whatever. God damn, this is a lot of Murktide today. 3 straight matches? Like, Boyle's not even good. I'm just bringing it in because it might be a little better in Blood Moon sometimes. At least it'll destroy some lands. There aren't that many lands in this deck. Like 18 or something. If I can knock out a bunch of steam vents and islands, you know, maybe that'll do something. God! I can't. I caught a break, but then I can't catch a break. You know, he gets an extra draw off that last Mishra's Bauble, and that's the lightning bolt. I mean, he was down to what, 26 cards? This is rough. Like, I don't think I can keep this. I have nothing to do for a while. And these are both Evo cards. And if I find nothing, I'm just super dead. So, and this is even worse. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. My deck just is not really functioning lately. It's just been really rough, like incredibly rough. Gotta hope for another land now. I don't know what's happened to the deck, why it struggles so bad with decent hands and stuff, you know. I mean, I am mulliganing like a fiend all the time with it. Like, you wouldn't think this deck would have as many Marin problems as I run into. Did they look at themselves with that? They did. That's terrible. About as bad as it gets. So play Clothis next turn, probably get counterspelled, and then play a Season Power and let that get counterspelled, right? I mean, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm on. At least I know not this Clothis isn't getting counterspelled. Boyle doesn't do anything. Ah, I actually kind of need to play the Pyro here, get potential blockers. To try and fight against Ragavan. Draw land anyways, okay. Alright. I just use my mana here and bolt that. I suppose. I think that's right. Attacking them. Probably getting countered. Alright, well, they lost a man in the process, so. Again, ooze would be massive, you know. It really would. I would love to find that guy. That's actually really dangerous of me getting that basic mountain now I'm thinking about it. Because what if I didn't, you know, have this and I maybe never able to cast endurance. So, made the right call in the end. Engineered explosives. Puts it on 0, sure. Yeah, I like that. I don't like that, though. What the fuck? That's the Major Riot special there, just drawing lands, you know? At least they're out of the deck, right? What's the opponent doing? Chillaxing? Stopping, doing math, wondering. Six cards in hand for the opponent. They got messed up by that treasure token going away. So it really slowed them down. But it's kind of nasty because if they start bolting these and I want to make more tokens, they just blow it up. Ledger Shredder, great. Oh. How about a third land in a row off the top, right? Blood Moon. Not doing a lot. But we'll swing in here. Block here. Let me bolt this. Yep. I don't know how I defeat Ledger Shredder. Like I just don't. Like I need to have Fury like it immediately, you know, at the right moment and hope they can't respond to it at all. You know, I mean that's really about all I can do. Because now I can't attack with anything. You know, I literally can't attack unless he attacks with this. So now we're just going to play a disturbing waiting game. Because he's going to have enough to get... He's going to... Oh, he just disconnected. I guess he's having some problems. But anyways, what's going to happen if he comes back is... Which I assume he will. He's got 13 minutes. What's going to happen is that, just like in the previous match against this same fucking deck, is that they're just going to have 2 instants to get it over 4 toughness. And I was lucky to kill in the last game with double bolt. I mean, there's really all I can do is hold multiple bolts to try and get through it. And even that's challenging as hell. I got melee that worked. Linear explosives on 0 is going to win the game. I can't do anything as long as that's there. Because I can't. I literally cannot make tokens. I mean, I'm going to swing with the one that he's going to keep leaving unblocked, I would assume. He'll keep blocking the pyro. As soon as he puts down another Ledger Shredder or a Murktide, this is over. I mean, I can't win now. You know, Scavenging Ooze might be okay. Endurance might be okay. I still have 1 Clothis left. There's old Ooze. Like I said, swing on in. We got another Bolt here and Unholy Heat, okay. Hopefully he doesn't have any more. He only has 1 Mistress Ball. Well, it doesn't matter. He's got 5 card types. Well, I guess what I can do is do 1, since there's 2 Season Pyros in there now. Try to, you know, do a Pyro and then have them get blown up and then do another Pyro. I guess. Alright, come on, Bloodbraid. The Lightning Bolt? Sure, blast him. Man, this guy has so much removal. Like, absurd. I'm just completely outclassed by this deck today. I've been absolutely murdered by Ledger Shredder. There's just no other way to put it. I mean, I have been just absolutely destroyed by this card. Like, unable to find any answers to anything at any time. I cannot win. I literally cannot win. And it's time for the gunshot wound to the head. That's what it is. What do you think would be best? Yeah, I mean, I'm just dead. I can't. I can't gain any life. Yep. And that'll do it. I can't beat that deck anymore, I guess. I beat it the first time, and then I can't win at all. I mean, I literally can't. I literally can't. Bowie knife to the inner thigh. Just ridiculous. Just can't get through it. I'm mana screwed again. Just someone stop me while I'm still alive. Sure. This Boros burn. Yep. Alright, a lot riding on Arbor surviving here. I gotta take damage and everything. Was it pillage? That's not great. That's a problem. Arbor Elf. I'm going to 12 and it's not looking particularly good. I could play Seasoned Pyro here and discard some stuff. For Clothis. Oh. Alright. Let's try to put some blockers in the way. Yeah. Scavenging Ooze, okay. I'm gonna wait till the end step. Okay, now we'll do it. Damn it. That way they can't skull crack in response. Yep. Well, Ooze kind of did a good job there. Gained a life and took away a helix there. Gotta get that going. At least not Murktide, right? Playing at something different. And look at the positive there. They still fetch. If they're running, say they got it here, the Searing Blaze, be pretty good. No, they don't. Interesting. I always like keeping a fetch land around against, you know, any deck that ran a lot of creatures, because you could always Searing Blaze a creature. Might be dead. They have 2 cards left in hand. Alright, not dead yet. Maybe they got a Skullcrack in hand. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, Bloodbraid. Seasoned Pyro, sure. You know, these are really good, but whatever. Wow, I can actually get them off. Yeah, swing for 7. Blood Moon. Hopefully they're holding like a Boros Charm or a Lightning Helix in hand. Oh, there we go. They probably did. They probably were holding a Boros Charm. Whew. All right. Pillage out. Whoop. Pillage out. Pillage and Blood Moon have been very bad today. Even though Blood Moon's actually... What am I bringing those in for? I don't need those. I need Cindervines. Cindervines is for Roiling Vortex and Eidolon. Very good against those cards. And then Obstinate Baloth for obvious purposes. There should be no questions asked why Obstinate Baloth is coming in against Boros Burn. None. There shouldn't be any. Like, if you're reading Obstinate Baloth and you're like, and why do we bring this in against Boros Burn? I'd be like, you may need to play a different game. You may need to take up like checkers or something. But, you know, it is what it is. No, obviously mull this. And yeah, keep this for sure. My God. It's a little slow, but it may be what we're looking for. This guy is good with the Goblin Guides. Fury. I thought I put that on the bottom, but apparently I put that on the top. Now, if he plays Eidolon here, like, you know, then I'm just going to save the Bold. Review of this. Strawberry, watermelon, Coca-Cola. It's all right. Not nearly as good as watermelon Mountain Dew. Let me tell you that right now. Watermelon Mountain Dew is amazing. Okay, what am I getting? Is it an Obstinate Baloth? I'm pretty far from casting that, but I guess I'll keep it on top. And then the idea is I'll... Oh, a Relic of Progenitus. Oh, fuck. Hmm. This is tough. I do want the Baloth. So what this is going to do is make it so I always have to get out of my own graveyard. Okay, there we go. There's some help. I guess we'll bolt this thing. I mean, I'm going to lose life. I mean, that's fine. Then I can play Scavenging Ooze, funny enough. And he won't be able to stop me from eating his own Goblin Guide. Ouch. Yeah, that hurts. I'm at 6. Be going back up to 7. Will it be enough? Now he knows I have the Baloth. They just gotta hope he doesn't have Skull Crack. That's pretty rough if he's got it. He's doing it right. He's making me exile my graveyard because with oh Lord no. All right, obviously no Skull Crack. Otherwise he just would have done it, right? Back to 7. Swinging for 3. What's his plan here? Okay. And I guess the idea... Boy, that is a lot of force. I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll swing here with both. He may take it all and try to swing back with the Goblin Guide. Because if he does block, okay, he does not. We'll put this out. And now we need to try and bolt his Goblin Guide. So the only way he can win here on this turn is if this okay, he's not going to do it. We'll bolt there. Eat. And in response, eat again. Exiles everything. Back up. Still at 7. This is pretty scary, actually. Oh, man. I play Clothis, we automatically win the game almost. Well, no. I mean, I shouldn't say it like that. But if I play Fury, does that do anything? I mean, the only thing Fury would do is next turn they somehow play 2 creatures. I'm at 7. The only thing I could do that this is nuts is I could cast Fury, killing Baloth, and then eating. They have 4 cards in hand. If they just have bolts and spikes and skewers, it's just over. There's nothing I can do anyway, so I think we just play this tapped. And play Clothis. And see, they got it all. I mean, they're going to have 5 cards in hand. You think they can do 7 damage in 5 cards? They don't have many lands, so maybe they've been drawing lands. I don't know. That's not a good start. That probably means I'm dead. Oh, wow. Never mind. Victory had with 4 cards in the opponent's hand with 3 lands. Wow. I totally thought I was dead there. I was like, dude, I mean... So I ran the risk. I could have put up a Fury to do nothing, and then would put a blocker. But even then, a Goblin Guide, if they had another land, I guess yeah, that'd been probably the better play, right? To have the Fury do nothing, and then Goblin Guide can't get through, which would knock me down to 5, and then they could have found more easily double bolt, right? But if they had 2 bolts, I don't know. I probably did that wrong, but lucked out. All right. Let's get on in there. Trying to get the 3 and 2 here. Trying it. What is it? Tres y dos? Yeah, that's how you say in Spanish. 3 and 2. Tres y dos. Yeah, I still know my Spanish. Not really. I did take Spanish in school, though, in high school. It was honestly not very good. The teaching. The first year Spanish, my first year Spanish teacher, Marco was actually his last name. He was a white guy. But his Spanish was really good, and he took it seriously. And I learned a lot from him. And my second year Spanish teacher, I don't remember his name, he didn't give a damn. I mean, this is how he taught Spanish. We watched movies with Spanish, whatchamacallit, Spanish dubbing and English subtitles. So you never learn anything because you're not listening to the Spanish, you're just reading the subtitles. And that was a whole year. I just watched like every Disney movie. You know, obviously it was in high school, so they were going to have, you know, kids movies, even though we're all like 16, 17 at the time. And we were just watching like Lion King and The Little Mermaid all in Spanish. So I know all these movies. And, you know, just, just hilarious. I mean, he was lazy as fuck. I mean, at the time, I really liked it because I was like, hell yeah, this is an easy class. But now looking back, I'm like, dude, that guy sucked. All right, yeah, I'm going to keep this. I'm against Girth God. That's one hell of a name, Girth God. Is this more Murktide? Oh my god, 4 out of 5 is Murktide. I am confused and shocked. Nice Spanish, thank you, Lana Ward. I know to say some stuff in Spanish. It's really, really generic. Like, you know, like ¿Cómo estás? You know, I know to say stupid shit like that, but other than that, there ain't much going on with my Spanish. All right, I'm gonna Murktide. I'm gonna clout this on turn 3. Wow, they missed a land drop. That's no. There he goes. He's trying to be fancy. All right. Blood Moon does kind of look good here. Archmage Charmant. All right. Yeah, my favorite sentence I remembered was "Tu eres muy mal y muy feo," which is like you are very bad and very ugly, I think was the deal. So here we go. Here's Ledger Shredder, the card I cannot defeat to save my life. We're gonna Blood Moon here. We're gonna basic Mountain, and we're gonna line them up with Blood Moon. For a reason, I always think of what was the guy that played in Big Lebowski? I always think this is him. Just a dash Ragavan? Absolutely. You love to see that shit. You really do. And a Murktide anyways? Absolutely. I can't beat this deck, and I played it 4 times today. Like, this is the best deck in the game. Like, it just is. Like, it's so consistent. It doesn't really fall to anything normal. But yeah, this game's over. This is just, it's done. I cannot possibly survive here. Yeah, you don't even want to cast into that. Yeah, I mean, just kill me even faster. Like, I can't beat this deck today. There's been days where I've defeated this deck 3 times in a row, but today is not that day. I just literally can't play a single card against them. And I'm just toast. Just absolutely crushed today by this deck. I know, 4 out of 5. I mean, that's just... I've had it before. The only other time I've ever had like 4 out of 5 was actually... just concede. What am I even doing? The only time I've ever actually had 4 out of 5... I've never had 5 out of 5. I had 4 out of 5 one time. I was playing Jun and had to play against... what was it? 4 out of 5 Amulet Titans or Valakut, one of the two. Same thing, right? Yeah. Almost where I should run Engineered Explosives just to take care of those Ledger Shredders. You know, I don't know. Just, Murktide on parade. I mean, that's all it is. Just Murktide on parade. There's just a shit ton of... You look at the top 32 on the challenges, at least half are Murktides. Half are Murktides. And none of them usually win. Usually there's like one in the top 8 and everything else is everything else, you know? But like half of the 32 that in the challenge are Murktide decks, but they don't seem to have enough to like get over the top, which is bizarre when there's that many. You'd think some would. Like, it just statistically, they should be getting over the top somewhere. You know, I mean, but I don't really get it. I don't know. All right, we're going to try and bolt this thing in combat. All right, let's see if they got a Spell Pierce. Nope. There we are. No Mistress Bauble? Shocked. Absolutely shocked. I wonder if I should get cute here, and... Yeah, I think I will get cute. I think I will. I'm going to flash Endurance during combat. So our creatures will just bounce off each other. But now, as much as I hate doing this, I will. I thought for a moment there could be a subtlety. And now it's Bloodbraid time. Come on, Bloodbraid! Yes! Put the herd on. Half their life gone. In one turn. There we go. I've killed an 8/8 Murktide with this deck before at a 5K. It's pretty awesome. It was insane, honestly. It was just like straight up like stupidity, but it took my entire hand to do it. So that was an Unholy Heat, right? That stays exiled. Okay. I wonder if I just play my card out and just play Fury. You know? I think I'm good. All right. I think I'm still okay here. He does have subtlety. Oh, no. Okay, Bolt? No. 4 damage. Alright, just gotta hope that, you know, he doesn't have any more, lightning bolts. This card's so fucking good. Like, I know when I play it in Shadow, I'm pretty excited. He found the lightning bolt. And he's probably got counterspell in hand, right? He just can't swing, so that's good. Jesus Christ. You play it. Wow, he counterspells it. I wonder if he's got another Murktide in hand. That'd be the only logical thing. I wouldn't think he would do that. Yeah, we got another different Murktide. So he wanted to get that counterspell in there. Just dead now. I'm sure he's got another counterspell. Just an 8/8 and a 6/6. I mean, just completely dead unless I top deck Bolt or Stomp. Chandra. I could have blocked there, but I don't really see a reason to. Well, there's Stomp. I can survive, maybe. I'm going to do it in their upkeep. And try to stomp them during their upkeep. Try to survive one more time. So I can block the 8/8, go to 2, and pray. Here we go. Here's for the game. They've always got more, folks. They've always got more. How many fucking counterspells have they used? Too many. Okay, that's the game. I can't block. It's just crazy. It's absolutely nuts. I mean, it's nuts. I'm going to write GG and GG again. I'm going to write GG. I'm going to write GG 4 times. No, 3 times. I lost this deck 3 times. 3 times. So I'm going to give him all the GG. So there we go. I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this deck anymore. I thought I had a decent matchup against it, but apparently I don't. Apparently I might as well just tie a hangman's noose and hang right here, you know? I mean, just fucking terrible. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know what, you know, what I'm supposed to do in that situation. They always have counterspell. The one game I should have won, I actually shouldn't have won, right? Like I ended up losing the game, but I should have lost the game like 10 turns earlier. I just got the guy stuck. through sheer luck by top decking back-to-back Bolt. But in the end, he found the Mishra's Bauble Bolt. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, he was literally dead to Clothis. And just like my round 1 opponent, they found a Lightning Bolt to win the game. Like, on their very last draw. That was the only card they could find, was Lightning Bolt. And they had to draw for it for, like, multiple turns. Extra draws for it. And, I mean, he drew 14 cards trying to find that last Lightning Bolt. And he got it on the 14th card, right when Clothis was going to drain him to death. Gross. So that is a 2-3 on the day. That is a slit your throat against Murktide. It is a terrorist organization, apparently, against me. I beat it one time. I beat it the first encounter, lost to it all 3 other times. Did defeat Boros Burn. I normally beat Boros Burn with this deck. You know, I don't know. Just, that's bizarre. I played against that deck 4 out of 5 times, beat it the first time, and then never won again. I never won another game against that deck. I'm no match. I'm a piece of shit. Like, I'm an actual human garbage on MTGO. I literally play a deck that nobody even knows exists. Like, they don't even know about this. When I'm playing it, like when I played against the Grixis Shadow guy at that RCQ, he didn't even know what this was. He was like, I've never seen any of this before. You know, he's going through MTG Goldfish. He's looking at the top 32s of the challenges. This ain't there. And he's like, what the hell is this? And he gets destroyed by it. You know? I can't tell how many times people read some of these cards I have that are like, I don't know why you need to read Clothis and Pillage and Cindervines, but they all do. So, I mean, this is just, I mean, I shouldn't expect to win at all. But, God, I've been losing in such just unbelievable circumstances. Like this deck, I guess, is bad. I guess I need to make the realization this deck is just not good. And that I'm just a guy who's playing just trash, pretending to be like I'm a decent player, but really I'm not. And it's disheartening because I don't want to try and play Murktide. I don't want to, because this is what will happen. I'll play Murktide, and I won't ever win. And then I'll be even more upset. This is how it normally goes with me. This is why I've never played the best deck in the game. Like, I've never even attempted. Whatever deck is number 1, I never attempt to play it because I won't know how to play it. I'll be confused. Everybody will tell me it's the best deck, but you know, I just won't win. No matter what it is. Like, Living End is like the simplest deck ever, probably. Maybe Timur Rhinos. But I think Living End is the easiest deck anyone could ever play. And I still would lose every single match. Because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how to play. And I don't got time to learn all these other strategies. To play them, I can play against them. But it's frustrating. You know, I work so hard at trying to keep, you know, playing the way I like to play. And it's just, I don't know. All I can do is try again tomorrow. That's all I can ever do. That's all I've ever done. Just keep trying. So guys, that's going to do it for me. I don't got anything else to say. I'm done feeling miserable. I'm done feeling like shit, even though I am shit at this game, you know. I mean, when I was there at the 64 players at the RCQ, I was the only one that was a dad. That made me feel good. You know, all these other guys, they probably just don't even know what women really are. But they're just pictures on the internet to them. So... anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today. I mean, if you like Murktide, boy, you got more than enough today. Shout outs here to Lawn of War Zombie, Rogue Goblin, and Mr. Mammoth Pud, and the MTG Bot and the Nightbot for keeping me company. And big shout outs to Rogue Goblin for the subscription, and another shout out to Carnage Venom 2245 for the follow. Really appreciate that. If you watch this on Twitch, please consider following. If you watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. You can always follow me on Twitter too, for reasons unknown. I really don't know what Twitter's for. Like, I'm confused. Like, what is this for? Like YouTube makes sense. You get to watch fun videos, you get to learn, you know, you get to listen to music, whatever. You know, Twitch makes sense. You know, you're watching people live. You know, they're playing stuff that you like. Maybe they're doing something interesting. Twitter, I just don't understand. Like, what is the point of this thing? Like, you go on there and you look at people you politically agree with. That's what mostly Twitter's for, I've heard. Well, why? You don't need to do that. Just talk to your wife. You know, it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. All I can do is try again tomorrow, and it's just, I can't, you know, I thought I had an okay matchup against Murktide, but apparently I don't. Apparently I can't win. So anyways, guys, I will see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Ponza action. And hope you guys are there for it with me. If you're not, you're probably doing something a lot better than watching me. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will see you then. All right, everybody. Stay safe out there, eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your loved ones. That's all you can do. That's way more important than playing Magic, I'll tell you that much. All right, everybody. Peace!